anybody talk to me about a trailer trailer. Anyway, thank y'all very much for coming here today. And we have these trail guides. The trail guides are mainly to help you see the paintings. And so, if you find that I don't tell you what is on the trail guides, please accept that. In my opinion, what's on the trail guides is out of date. And I'm not telling you that what I'm telling you is the be all and end all. We're trying to make kind of educated guesses about these paintings. And so, those are two things. So, let's see. Yeah. Do not leave them in the cars. They don't do the cars any good. They're for people, not cars. I have, very nice. Anyway, I'm Bill Campbell, the guide for the tour. When you get down there, you're going to see a bunch of people down there, and this is unusual. Because normally you'd get down there and there wouldn't be this big of a tour, and there would be nobody there. When you got down there, so maybe some sheep. And some people don't know what sheep are, and they think they're goats. There are a few goats with them, but they're mainly sheep, and the goats are odd-looking goats. Anyway, so this is the tour for Equinox, and at the end of the tour, about 3:30, we're gonna kind of go right to the main Equinox solar marker to see it, because there'll be two solar markers that are going to be happening in quick succession to each other. We've already seen at least two today. There've been two today, but you're going to see the main.
Are we on the guidance tour? Bunch of fun.
Iconography, I guess is the way you say it, is kind of subtle. But this is showing the birth of the hero queen. A lot of this comes from the Maya. This is the mother, and she's laying on the side, and she's got a baby on each side. So these babies are the hero twins, and she dies in childbirth. If you have your hand out there, stop it. Oh yeah, you'll see more. I'm just showing you the main ones. I'm not showing you everything there is to see.
This is the one that has outline.
Yeah. This is the one that has outline. So this is the painting that has outline. And what this shows, and I'll tell you our old family story about it, and it shows 5 outliners. And what we believe this is kind of, Kim has been wanting to find glyphic writing, and we think this is glyphic writing. The family has always thought this was glyphic writing. And this tells a story about 5 hunters who go with their families hunting bison. And so over here on the right hand side, it shows 3 big circles. 3 big circles, which are moons. And so they're gone for 3 lunar months, and then 5 days. There's 5 little circles down here. So a lunar month is about 29 days. And then up above here is our counting marks, which show how many bison they killed. And so it was a very successful hunt. And so it's kind of like, you know, if you go on a real successful hunting trip or you go on a real successful fishing trip, it's kind of a brag, if you will. So it was real successful for them. Solstice solar marker. And one of the guys that's helping with the dig down there, John Harkins guy, it was 2 days before the winter solstice this year. Recently these haven't been really very well documented, but John and I got up there and gave them a real good looking at and a photographing. And we showed how these work. But this is a winter solstice solar marker, and it shows a bison, a sun symbol, and a bison. And okay, what I believe is that there are 2 main gods for this time. There's the god of the sun, and that's all through this site. The sun is extremely important, and the god of the bison. So I'm sure in this group we've got to have some Catholics, right? We have some Catholics here. Well, you know,
Leave now?
no. Well, I'm just making an example, not bad example, but anyway, in a Catholic church, you have these beautiful statues, sculpture, you know, and you have to be really good to be a sculptor to make these sculptures in the Catholic church. Well, so people a lot of times have liked to have an icon or representation of what they're worshiping. So this man, he was not a great artist. He made a big deal was finding sun line that he could use for this painting, the sun symbol here. And so he got up and he did it. But then after he did it, he gets down here and he has his worship service. And so they're worshiping, might be grouped kind of like we have today, which is rare for me to have this good of a tour, this big of a tour. But you might have this group, and so they get down and they worship, and they had icons for their gods, God of the sun and the God of the bison. So it was real easy. He didn't have to become a great sculpture like you have to do. We have any San Angelo people here? Okay, and so you've been down on the San Angelo Riverwalk and seen the bronze sculptures of the Humano and the Lady in Blue. Beautiful. You don't get to do those kind of things overnight. Working overnight. Now this guy, he did his big trick was finding the sun line on the winter solstice. That was his big trick, and he did that. Now this is better. This is better artwork. Now he did this with a compass. The man did this with a compass, and this is also a winter solstice solar marker. very spectacular winter solstice solar marker. And somebody's talking about, you know, they spray painted the inside of this. I wasn't talking to any of y'all, but I was talking to one of the researchers. She was talking about this, but they spray painted the inside. But on the winter solstice morning, you see like a sphere of sunlight going through this right around 10 o'clock. And then for about 30 minutes, it goes from the middle to both edges. There's a band of light that goes from the top to the bottom. It is one of the best. So we have some real good ones. This is one of the best. Now that I've got it, I've got to get it in my pictures. But we've got almost enough pictures anyway. It's just which ones I'm going to show. Now, if you ask me, this is probably the first Comanche painting. But we really don't know if this is an educated or uneducated guess. Don't need to come over here.
Bill, are there paintings along some of this rock that's fallen off? Do you suspect that some of them
We
have
don't
fallen?
know. There well may be. We don't really know. We have one guy that fell over some paintings in my lifetime. Take 3 paintings, real good paintings. And that's the only paintings we've lost since I've been alive. But Mom won't let anybody take it. We ought to do it. But she has said no, and she's still kind of in control. So,
I love your mother. I've taken turns with her.
yeah, right.
She's amazing.
Yeah, okay, she's the greatest. My mother's the greatest, okay?
She's so cool.
Exactly. Oh yeah, she's fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, we think this is a map. And this is a Comanche map. And this is probably around the time the Comanches first started making maps. Because over a period of time, the Comanches got to where they made better maps. And okay, it's going to be kind of hard for me to show all of you how to look at this map. Okay, if we could move over here. One of the boys went to Mexico and all the way to probably from maybe Santa Ana, Texas, which is 75 miles or something like that. And they went all the way to the northern outskirts of Mexico City. Okay, I need to wait till everybody gets over here. It's gonna be very often stop for it. Very often I tell people don't look at your tailgate. I'm going to look through this. Okay. Now I ask a quick question. I think, of course, this is what we think a dugout community. Dugout community. And this is a solar marker. And on a cross quarter day, the canoe floats on a shadow. Now you have to be here early in the morning to see it. I'm too lazy to get over here to see it. I have to drive from Easy to go here and see it. So I haven't seen it, but Joshua and Jeremy and Tim have seen it. And so it floats, and so it, see the kind of the marks over at the right hand side. The marks over at the right hand side. It kind of goes up. It's parallel